An unwavering and loyal
A
hand.
cunt. A second son who stands to inherit nothing he doesn't seize for himself.
Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching a request. It's a request from Kayla and it's House of the Dragon. It's gonna be cool because I did see Game of Thrones, but it's really far in my memory, but when I saw that they were like coming out with this kind of prequel, I thought it was really cool and I refrained myself from watching it because I knew that at some point it would be interesting to like react to it. So I'm glad that you requested that, Kayla. So yeah, season 1 episode 1. This one is titled The Heirs of the Dragon and it's going to be about the Targaryen house. You know what they were talking about with like the king that went crazy and started killing people. Maybe that's going to be that, or even before that, I don't know, but really excited. So let's just get into it.
As the first century of the Targaryen dynasty came to a close, the health of the old king, Heirs, was failing. In those days, House Targaryen stood at the height of its strength, with 10 adult dragons under its yoke. 10. No power in the world could stand against it. In the year 101, the old king called a great council to choose an heir. Princess Rhaenys Targaryen, the king's eldest descendant, and her younger cousin, Prince Viserys Targaryen, the king's eldest male descendant.
The Prince Viserys Targaryen, in May, Prince of Dragonstone.
Rhaenys, a woman, would not inherit the Iron Throne.
Of course.
The lords instead chose Viserys,
It's him?
my father.
Oh. Oh, damn.
The only thing that could tear down the House of the Dragon was itself.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Man, Game of Thrones was so fucking good. I remember, and I resisted so much to watching it. Like, I was one of 2 people in the world who hadn't watched it. It is now the 9th year of King Viserys. One Targaryen's reign. Okay. And Daenerys' brother's his name was Viserys, right? They used that name again? I guess it was like a family name. Maybe it wasn't Viserys, but I feel like it was. A little dragon. Okay, maybe not little.
Silence.
Hey, that's Dougal.
Syrax is growing quickly. She'll soon be as large as Caraxes. That's almost large enough to settle too. I believe I'm quite content as a spectator. Thank you.
Don't need mothering, RHAENYRA.
But here you are, surrounded by attendants, all focused on the babe. Someone has to attend to you.
You will lie in this bed soon enough, RHAENYRA. This discomfort is how we serve the realm.
I'd rather serve as a knight and ride to battle in glory.
We have royal wounds, you and I. The childbed is our battlefield.
RHAENYRA, you're late. King's cupbearer must not be late. Leaves people wanting
I was visiting mother.
Cupbearer.
on Dragonbank.
Your Grace, at
The tourney will take the better part of a week. Before the games are over, my son will be born. The whole realm will celebrate.
we have no way of predicting the sex of the child.
There's a boy in the Queen's belly. I know it. And my heir will soon put all of this damnable hand-wringing to rest himself.
He passed through the Red Keep's gates at first light.
Does my father know he's here?
No.
Good.
God be good.
It's all right, sir. God yodrano sit isa.
Exia ultratown.
Yeah, I do.
He's the heir
God is very
until Male is born.
It's Valyrian steel. My dark sister.
Turn around. Now, you and I both own a small piece of our ancestry. KV,
Did you read it? Of course I read it.
Interesting.
Is it healing?
It has grown slightly, Your Grace.
Ow.
Can you say yet what it is?
It's a small cut from sitting the throne. It's nothing.
The king has been under heavy stresses preparing for the birth.
Oh no. Did you get that from like rust or something?
Has there been any word from your dear brother?
I'm sure he will re-emerge for the tourney. He can never stay away from the lists.
To celebrate the firstborn son that we presently do not have. But nothing will cause the babe to grow a cock if it does not already possess one.
This child is a boy, Emma. I've never been more certain of anything.
I know it is my duty to provide you an heir, but I've warned all the dead children like her.
Damn.
The prince cannot be allowed to act with this kind of
Okay.
unchecked impunity.
Yeah, I don't think that was permitted.
Damon.
Brother. Of course his
Carry
name
on,
is
you were saying
Damon.
something about my impunity. Our city should be safe for all its people.
I agree. I just hope you don't have to maim half of my city to achieve this.
Time will tell.
Any further performances like last night's will be answered.
Understood, Your Grace.
He is a little shit. But he's really, really good at it. Like the actor.
News that I am happy to share. Queen Emma has begun her labors.
And it's a girl! Well, I know she's in labor, but like... It's gonna be so awkward when he's like, it's a girl!
I would humbly ask for the favor of the queen who never was.
LOL. The queen who never was.
You give out Baratheon's tongue for that.
Tongues will not change.
Baratheon?
Let them wait.
He was the king who wasn't the father
Of the city will now choose
of his heirs. Looks like they kind of like, she likes her uncle. He's a troublemaker, but she likes him.
the Wayne High Tower of Old Town, eldest son of the hand of the king.
The hand of the king. Oh. Okay, so he's the hand of the king. Oh, that's so cool. Like getting back into this universe. I love it. Is she? Like, is that her dad too or something? Hey, not the horse. Can you do that? Isn't that cheating?
Nicely done, Uncle.
Thank you, princess.
I guess you can do that.
The infant is in breach, Your Grace. All attempts to turn the babe have failed.
Oh no. Can a breech baby be delivered?
Melos.
Like,
Your Grace,
naturally?
if you would, it becomes necessary for the father to make an impossible choice.
The mother or the baby?
To sacrifice one or to lose them both.
You can save the child.
We must either act now or leave it with the gods.
She told him it was the last time, so he might.
Kristen Cole will now tilt against a Daemon Targaryen.
Okay, so after that, everyone's just like, yeah, let's get back to it.
They're going to bring the babe out now.
I guess it's like, you know, it's the future of their house.
I love you.
And he doesn't want that to fall on Damon. But yeah, oh my god.
It's all right. Don't bring the babe out.
Oh, that's horrible.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Bring the babe out.
I'm scared. Come on. It's all good.
Don't be scared.
him. Uh-oh. Dude, just take the L. You can't kill the prince, can you? Curler boy. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. That's horrible.
Gods, he's Dornish.
I was hoping to ask for the princess's favor.
You can have anything you want. Oh my god. Who is this man?
How was she long? So Kristen.
Princess?
He is. Okay.
Congratulations, Your Grace. You have a son.
They said he's. Oh, it is a son.
A new heir, Your Grace.
At what cost, though?
Had you and the Queen chosen a name?
Babe.
Balin.
Nruho veronkoro pagero keduna. Lotolie kebenucha kerimbi ventos pentas.
What? The baby's dead? Oh my god. He lost both.
Dracarys!
Oh! Oh, that's the dragon that's gonna light her up. That was sad.
These recent tragedies have left you without an obvious heir.
The king has an heir, my lord has. Daemon Targaryen.
If Daemon were to remain the uncontested heir, it could destabilize the realm.
Truth is, Daemon should be far away from this court.
Daemon is my brother, my blood. And he will have his place at my court.
Let him keep his place at court, Your Grace.
What are you saying? My brother would murder me. Take my crown.
Are you?
Please.
Oh, she's right there. She's like, yeah,
Daemon
I would.
has ambition,
I really would.
But not for the throne.
Who else would have a claim?
Fucking his daughter.
The king's firstborn child.
RHAENYRA. A girl.
Yeah.
Will not be made to choose between my brother and my daughter.
You wouldn't have to, your grace. There are others who would have a claim.
Such as your wife, Lord Corlys, but the queen who never was.
Rhaenys was the only child of Jaehaerys' eldest son. She had a strong claim at the Great Council.
If we cannot agree on an heir, then how can we expect a
My wife and
ransom?
son are dead! I will not sit here and suffer crows that come to feast on their corpses!
How is his grace?
Very low. Which is why I sent for you. I thought you might go to him. Offer him comfort.
In his chambers?
Huh?
You might wear one of your mother's dresses.
The fuck?
What is it, Alicent?
I thought I might come and look in on you, Your Grace. When my mother died, people only ever spoke to me in riddles. All I wanted was for someone to say that they were sorry for what happened to me. I'm very sorry, Your Grace.
Before we begin, Your Grace, I have a report I feel compelled to share.
Dream and pray as they all might, it seems I'm not so easily replaced.
The gods give just as the gods take away.
He toasted Prince Baelon.
To the king's son.
styling him the heir for a day. Evening was, by all accounts, a celebration.
You cut the image of the conqueror, brother.
Did you say it?
I don't know what you mean.
The heir for a day. Did you say it?
We must all mourn in our own way, Your Grace.
My family has just been destroyed. But instead of being by my side or Rhaenyra's, you chose to celebrate your own rise, laughing with your whores and your leg spittles. I have only ever defended you. In everything I've given you, you've thrown back in my face.
You've only ever tried to send me away. Not once have you asked me to be your hand.
Why would I do that?
Because I'm your brother. And the blood of the dragon runs thick.
Then why do you cut me so deep?
I've only ever spoken the truth. I see Otto Hightower for what he is.
An unwavering and loyal
A
hand.
cunt. A second son who stands to inherit nothing he doesn't seize for himself. He doesn't protect you. I would.
From what?
Yourself. You're weak, Viserys.
Okay.
I have decided to name a new heir.
I'm your heir.
Not anymore.
Oh.
You are to return to Runestone and your lady wife at once.
Yeah, you fucked it up, dude. Cut himself again? Yeah.
Father.
When you look at the dragons, what do you see?
What?
It's important. What do you see?
I suppose I see us.
Tell me.
Everyone says Targaryens are closer to gods than to men. But they say that because of our dragons. Without them, we're just like everyone else.
The idea that we control the dragons is an illusion. They are a power man should never have trifled with. When they brought Valyria its doom. If we don't mind our own histories, it will do the same to us. Targaryen must understand this to be king. Or queen. I'm sorry, Rhaenyra. I have wasted the years since you were born, wanting for a son. To be a great ruling queen.
Daemon is your heir.
Not anymore.
Daemon was not made to wear the crown, but I believe that you were.
I think so too.
Of House Velaryon.
This is no trivial gesture, Rhaenyra. Dragon's saddle is one thing, but the Iron Throne is the most dangerous seat in the realm. Something else that I need to tell you. It was a dream. Aegon foresaw the end of the world of men. It is to begin with a terrible winter, gusting out of the distant north.
Winter is coming.
Stark, Lord of Winterfell. Aegon saw absolute darkness riding on those winds. Whatever dwells within will destroy the world of the living.
The White
When this great
Walkers?
winter comes, Rhaenyra, and if the world of men is to survive, a Targaryen must be seated on the Iron Throne. A king or queen, strong enough to unite the realm against the cold and the dark. Aegon called his dream the Song of Ice and Fire. This secret will pass from king to heir since Aegon's time. Now you must promise to carry it and protect it. I, Viserys Targaryen,
His dragon's
Lord of the Seven
cool.
Kingdoms, do hereby name Rhaenyra Targaryen, Princess of Dragonstone, and heir to the Iron Throne.
Wow. Okay, this just like reminded me how fucking good Game of Thrones was and how fucking incredible this universe can be. And I didn't feel too lost, you know? Because like I said, it's been a little while. But oh my god, I loved it. I had a feeling that this would end like this. of her being like seen as an heir. I didn't know if it would be that it would be another girl born, or if like, I don't know, like they lost the baby, which they did. And we can argue that even if he didn't decide, because they said like you can save one or you can lose them both. He tried to save one, and like the decision, even though like it was fucking horrible in that time, it's like, oh well, you have to save your legacy. It's like, as the king, it's like bigger than yourself. So he sacrificed his wife, who I really believe that like he loved her. We could, like the scene they had together, we could see that they loved each other. And I think that the fact that she told him that this would be the last time maybe played in his decision, because he was like, well, she's not gonna give me another one, so this is like my last chance. And it was a little boy. And then we learned that he lived a few hours, which, like, oh my god. But we could argue that even like if he decided to like save the mother, like maybe it would have ended that way anyways, because the baby was inside. Like, how would they get it out, you know, without killing her? And when he mentioned like we could save one, he said we could save the baby. He didn't say anything about the mother. He immediately went to say like we could save the baby, the babe. So yeah, I think it would have ended that way anyway. But it's just really sad to see, because with what she said at the start of the episode, that like women, it's their duty and it's their role in the realm, or like to give an heir. So yeah, it's gonna be you one day. It's gonna be your whole purpose, to give heirs. And she didn't look interested in that at all. She said she'd rather be a knight. She reminded me a little bit of Arya, you know, how she was always interested in just like fighting and becoming this like badass sword fighter. The actors are all amazing. The casting is great. Rhaenyra, she looked really badass and just like, I don't know, I liked her a lot. So I think it's really cool in the way she said that like, I'll never be a son, and like you just always feel second best because you're not a boy, which sucks. So I'm glad that in the end her dad just like kind of not apologized, but you could see that as like him being, well, maybe he did apologize, but just saying that I should have just, you know, went with you, like you're the perfect person for the job. And the other thing though is that girl, Alicent. We don't know if they had like sex, because her dad, he seemed to like be sending her, like that's what I got from it. But then she showed up with a book and they just like talked a little bit, and then we didn't see. But when she was like preparing her, getting her ready for this whole like ceremony in the end, she had a weird face. So I don't know, a little drama that I could see would be as she's pregnant and it's gonna be a boy. It's gonna be blonde as fuck. No, but it could be interesting, because now she's named heir, and he was like, oh yeah, like it would be a great queen, but what if he switches up? But that would be a bastard, right? I don't know. It's just a guess. Or maybe she just feels weird, or maybe it wasn't the first time she was sent there. But yeah, I don't know. But this is a conversation for another time. But I loved it. This was everything I hoped it would be. But yeah, he cut himself. He keeps cutting himself on the Iron Throne. At first I was just like, yeah, there's something you can catch. Like, we have shots for that today, but back then they didn't. Can you catch tetanus from iron? Yeah. Okay, so if you cut yourself from anything, I think he's gonna die from that. And I think Rhaenyra, is that her name? Sometimes there's like too many letters that I can't really remember. I think it's Rhaenyra. She's gonna have to like step up earlier than she thought, because he's gonna die from these cuts. Because in the end, he cut himself again. Like, is that how all the kings died? They just cut themselves and they pass away? That guy, That guy. The dude, like they said he was Dornish. No kidding. He's probably one of the most handsome man I've ever seen. I only saw him for like 10 seconds, but it did something to me. I'm like, you know? But this was amazing. 10 out of 10 for like a first episode of a spin-off prequel of an already amazing show. So I can't wait to see more. So thank you so much, Kayla. I mean that. Thank you. That was so good. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next week for another request. Thank you so much for watching.